Okay, good evening, everybody. Very welcome. My name is Samantha, and I'm your host today. The presenter today came from a very humble beginning, from a small village in Malaysia. He came to Singapore with only $27 in his pocket when he was only 23 years old. He does not know anyone in Singapore, and he does not even have a place to stay. Now he is a successful entrepreneur. He flew with the world's prestigious airline for 20 years. He always aspired to improve himself and to help as many people during the process. He is a nutritionist, a sports nutrition specialist, a qualified personal trainer, a qualified advanced personal trainer, an NLP trainer, and an AXA trainer. So let me present to you Mr. Ramesh Chinapan.
Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the lovely introduction, Sam. Sam is a wonderful person as well. I've known Sam for a very, very long time. It is very honored to have Sam as a host for today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning, good afternoon, and also good evening from wherever you are, because we do have people from Los Angeles, from Malaysia, from other countries as well, coming in for these business presentations in Zoom meeting. This is the wonderful thing that we are doing today, that we are using technology to do our business. Now, this is a new opportunity for your business, and also what we are doing today is that we are changing people's life as well. So I'm just gonna move on here a bit more. Okay, there we go. All right, so which industry is recession proof? Now we're looking at a no retrenchment at all, because there's nobody going to retrench you. Now, the best thing about this is that it is you yourself. If you decide that you want to quit, it is up to you. Now, we are looking also at no overhead or little overhead costs. Now, there's no traditional business here. You don't have a shop that you need to pay a rental for. You don't have people that you are also taking care that you need to pay for their salary every single month as well. And we're looking at no appraisal to decide your increment or bonus. There's nobody up there or behind you or harping on you to tell you that, hey, listen, okay, this is what you need to do, okay? Because we are gonna give you an appraisal, and from your appraisal, then we decide whether the company gonna increase your salary or not. At the same time, we're talking about no sales target from the company. The company is not going to tell you that, hey, this is how much you need to do, because your sales target is up to you. Now, the best thing as well, we're looking at no pressure at all, because this is your business and it is up to you whether you want to open your business or not. So it is up to you. So there's no pressure at all. And the best of all is this. We're looking at a luxury of working anywhere as there is internet. So this is the best part, because right now I'm at home and I'm doing my business from home. Now, everyone is talking about doing their business from home or working from home, and this is what we are introducing as well. Now, all paid for lifestyle incentive trips to exotic places that some might have to save. I have a lot of friends out there who works the whole year, save all the money, and at the end of the year, brings the whole family for a family trip. And the thing is that they have to bear all the costs. So here we are looking at, hey, listen, if the company is providing you an alternative or provide you a way for you to earn income and bring up your own sales, your own income, at the same time, they say that, hey, listen, you have achieved whatever you want to achieve, and we're going to give you a paid trip, a luxury paid trip to anywhere. So next trip that we're looking at is to Hawaii. So this is what the company does. At the same time, the global CEOs and directors goes online and greet all of us. And this is the best thing, because you're actually interacting with them directly. Now, close business as usual, and this is what we are doing right now. Our business is as usual, and nobody's interrupting our business. In fact, right now, my business is growing because people are looking for alternative or other opportunities, because a lot of companies out there right now is asking them to go for unpaid leave. And they also, some of them are retrenching people as well, because the company is not doing well. So this is where working from home become more prosperous. People are looking at alternative and working from home as well. Now, it is also a teamwork instead of everyone for him or herself. Now, I love this part here because your success is my success is also your success. So here, everybody work as a team where we help each other in growing this business. And we're also looking at high technology information. So we are dealing with technology right now. These informations, we are helping people to understand how they can boost their immunity. At the same time, we're talking about using artificial intelligence that we, you and me, can help each other, help ourselves, help our loved ones to understand our health better. Now, everybody's saying this, health is wealth. So this is what we are doing. So here we are looking at estimations of 65% of children entering primary schools right now. We all have children and they are now studying. And the moment they get out of their school, once they graduate, what's going to happen? Because right now, technology has already taken over 90% of the jobs humans used to do. And as technology is ever evolving, and we know this, and it makes things much easier and better as well. So what we need to do today is get ourselves involved in technology so that in the future, us will be benefited as well. Now, time to impact industry's business models. Now, everyone is who is doing business right now. And at the same time, if we are looking to business perspective as well. Now, this came from World Economic Forum. Now, this says that in 2018, 2020, and beyond that, this is what's going to happen. Autonomous transport, robotics, artificial intelligence, these are the things that people are talking about. And if you and I, who wants to go into a business, all right, we should be doing this. These are the industries that we should be looking at. At the same time, jobs that could be replaced by robots. And we know all these things is happening right now as well. Robots will wipe out 20 million jobs around the world by 2030. There was another study they did, and that came from another article as well. And this is that by 2030, there's going to be more than 20 over or 30 over million jobs that's going to be taken over by technology. And here we're looking at soldiers, babysitters, rescuers, astronauts, drivers, lawyers, paralegals, pharmacists. So there's a lot more that technology is going to take over. And these are the people that is going to lose their jobs as well. So what we are doing right now is that teaching people that this is going to happen. And we're informing them that, hey, listen, we can do something about it right now by getting involved in technology, Internet of Things, wearable technology. We're talking about artificial intelligence. We're talking about big data technology. So this is where I'm going to go in. So now we all know that technology changes the way we live and do our businesses. So right now, it has changed my life tremendously for the last 1.5 years, because using technology, I'm able to work from home. I used to work for a company that was a well-renowned airline, that is Singapore Airlines, for 20 years. So when I worked for 20 years with Singapore Airlines, I used to work under their terms. So I cannot take my leave anytime I want. Holidays, I have to plan 1 year ahead. And eventually, I decided that I want to grow and work for myself. So when I get involved with this company called VYVO, it is fantastic because I can work from home. I can work anywhere as well. Now, this is where we say that technology changes the way we live and do our businesses as well. Now, Bill Gates says this, yeah, the secret of success in business is detecting where the world will go and getting there first. Now, we need to understand where the world is going. It is very important. If we are blinded or ignorant of what is going on around the world at this time and what's going to happen in the future, if we do not want to know about it, when it happens, we'll be left behind. So now Bill Gates says this, is a world-renowned entrepreneur. He says this, you must know where the world is going and you go there first. And right now, everybody is talking about wearable technology and everybody's talking about artificial intelligence as well. Big data technology is the next biggest industry that we should be looking at. So what we are saying here is that if you and I have a part to play or be part of it that can grow the business ourselves. Now, Warren Buffett says this, never depend on a single income, make investment to create a second source. When we talk about make investment to create a second source, we're talking about passive income. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when you're working for someone, you are in an active income. When you don't work, you don't earn anything. So what we're looking at here is how we can create a passive income. Even when we don't work, we are actually generating income. Now, questions that you need to ask yourself with the answers yes. Now, you have to be truthful with yourself. Now, number one, is this an industry product that you are interested in? At the same time, is this a right company with the right leadership? Which I'm going to explain all this. Is this an industry that is growing? Is the pay structure make it possible to earn residual income? Now, the best way to predict your future is to create it. We all know this. Now, Mr. Fabio Galdi, I'm honored to introduce you to Mr. Fabio Galdi, who is the CEO and also president of VYVO. He's a brilliant, genius man. Just imagine this. He was born in 1972. In 1994, when he was just 22 years young, he founded the second largest internet service provider in Italy and the fifth largest in Europe. In 1997, 3 years later, he started Microtech International in Singapore. At a very young age, he already started his own company. This is a technology company, and this is a ACRA certified company, and this is the license behind it. So we're also looking at 2002, introduced one of the first touch screen LCD PCs in the market. Now, I love this part here because it's creating and innovating things, and he became the first one to introduce it as well. Now, 2005, he developed one of the first successful voice over internet platforms, WeChat call, WhatsApp call. So this is someone that we are following, a leadership that actually innovating and making life much easier using technology. So we are following a brilliant person who will come up with new technology in the future as well. Now, this is the company growth ranks from a Business Forum. Anybody can go into this Business Forum and find it out yourself as well, but I've taken it out and I put it here on the slide. Now, number one is VYVO. Revenue difference, 5,300%. We have grown from year and a half ago. We have grown really, really big. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are number one. Now, if you want to join an organization right now, you got to be joining a company or an organization that is creating havoc in the industry. And this is where we are. At the same time, these are the offices that we have globally. I'm just going to show you a few in Singapore, in Thailand, in Taiwan, and a few others. But now, having said that, the vision of the company is to become one of the most innovative and influential technology companies in the world in the next 5 years. Now, I got to say this, all right? Even though the vision says 5 years, the way I look at it with the features and the products that we have, in less than 3 years, we will become one of the most innovative and influential technology companies just in less than 3 years. Now, the mission of the company is to build a world where people are empowered by technology designed to support and enhance human capability and to ensure that both physical and financial health can be achieved by everyone. Now, I love this part here, yeah? When he says that both physical and financial health can be achieved by everyone. So it doesn't matter what your background is, what color of your skin is, what heights you are, whether you are male or female, it doesn't matter at all. But every single one of us can achieve this. Now, I got to say this as well, that work works. Okay, work works. If you don't work, nothing will happen as well. Now, how we're going to do that is very simple. A unique product line, a product that nobody else have at this time, an innovative concept, advanced marketing tools, and also a lucrative and instant pay plan. Now, this company, VYVO, has the highest payout in the world right now, the highest payout of $600,000 US per week or $2.4 million US per month. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the global problems that we are looking at right now is under healthcare and wellness. What if you and I right now have a part to play in tackling these global problems? Let's look at the USA alone. 1 out of 3 people are suffering from chronic diseases. In Singapore, 1 out of 5 people are suffering from chronic diseases. In Malaysia, 1 out of 4 people are suffering from chronic diseases. Now, let's look at a bigger picture right now. How about if you and I can tackle it under global, look at bigger, look at the whole world. If you can help these people. At the same time, looking at human potentials here, it is scientifically and medically proven that every single one of us, we should be, according to our DNA, we should be able to live up to 120 years. Unfortunately, why are we dying much younger than that? So what we are saying here is that this company is actually looking at how they can use artificial intelligence, wearable technology in monitoring our health and making us living as healthy as we possibly can, as long as we possibly can. Now we're looking at smart technology that we already have and it's already existed right now. You can actually monitor your home from your offices. Even when you go for holiday, you can also switch off your air cons if you've forgotten about it from your home. Now this is fantastic because everything that we're looking at here is using technology, and these are actually monitoring your assets, your home, your car, all these are your assets. Now let's look at here. Do you have a smart technology right now that is monitoring the most important assets that you have? And that is you and your health and your loved ones. And this is where we come in. The most important assets that you can take care of and monitoring of is yourself. Now let's look at a car dashboard here. If a car that is worth $100,000, $120,000 have its own dashboard, okay? Anything wrong with the car, it tells you, it prompts you on the dashboard. Not enough fuel, it prompts you. Not enough air on your wheels, it prompts you. But do you have a human and health and wellness dashboard that can prompt you if anything that is not right with you? So this is where we say that if there is such technology, wearable technology out there that gives you a way to monitor your most important assets, this is where we come in. Now, this happens in Singapore on March 2017, Singapore Ministry of Health Conference on Wearable Technology. They were talking about how they're going to integrate wearable technology into their health system. This is happening in Singapore 3 years ago. And they say this, the campus is planning to provide every patient with a device akin to a watch and admission, which will monitor vital signs, activity, and location. Nurses will know the moment a patient's blood pressure goes up by too much or be able to locate a dementia patient. Now, when this is going to happen is this. In 2022, Woodlands Health Campus will open, and this is located in Woodlands. And they say this, they're going to use data analytics and artificial intelligence to improve patient care. They also say this, Woodlands Health Campus will use technology such as telehealth and video conferencing to provide care for patients outside of the hospital and encourage them to self-monitor and manage their conditions. So this is what's going to happen. You're going to go to the hospitals. So the hospital staffs or the doctors are going to give you a device. When you go home, you can actually monitor yourself. At the same time, the hospital can monitor you when you are at home. So they're going to use teleconferencing as well. So whatever they're looking at is going to happen in 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, we are doing it. Now, experts on wearable technology, business insiders and tech insiders, now they were saying is $400 billion in 2022. This is how big the market is under Internet of Things, healthcare technology. $400 billion in 2022. Now, data prevention of chronic illnesses. Now, all the data that's being gathered from the wearable technology that is out there. And for us as well, what we're doing is this. We're using it, all this data for customization of treatment. So basically, we know what is going to happen. With this data, we use it for, we customize the treatment. So we don't need to go run up and down to find out what is wrong with you. At the same time, we look at the root cause of prescription. And the best part of it, we customize health supplements. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, VYVO is the only technology company in the world that is doing this. Customization of health supplements, tailor-made supplements just for you and me. Now, the world's most advanced health and wellness wearable watch. Now, this is Vista Plus. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you the features that we have right from the top left. It has an extended battery life, one charge that is only 2 hours charge. It can last you for at least about 8 to 10 days. Now, depending on how often you use your watch, just like a handphone, the more you play with your handphone, the less the lifespan of the battery. Same thing here as well. But on paper, it's about 8 to 10 days of lifespan after one charge. Now, we also have a smart vibration alert and warning, meaning if there is any abnormality of your data, okay, it vibrates, it tells you as well. So now it's lightweight, it's blockchain technology, meaning all the data is being securely stored using blockchain technology. It is a stainless steel body, it's very light as well. Now, clinical grade sensors. Now, this is what I'm going to talk to you about. I'm going to show you another slides later on about clinical grade sensors as well. Now, it's 24/7 biometrics recording. At the same time, it's IP68, meaning you can swim with it, you can shower with it. It is also swim proof and also dust proof. Now, we're looking at the air quality that you can breathe in anywhere, any part of the world as well. We're looking at the PM, make the invisible visible as well. We're looking at particulate matter in the air that you're breathing in and out. The smaller the particulate matter, the worse it is. We're also looking at mood and energy monitoring. You can actually monitor your own mood. At the same time, you can also monitor the mood of your loved ones. Now, if you have children at home, you can also monitor their mood as well. Now, we're looking at atrial fibrillations. I love this feature that we have. It also tells you and prompt you the results as well. Now, this is where the ECG monitoring and artificial intelligence analysis comes in as well. So these are the features that we have in our watch. Now, we're looking at a strong partnership with Goldtech, a Foxconn Group company. Now, this company has been manufacturing for all the wearable technology for a lot of big organizations out there. Samsung is one of them, Apple is one of them. So we know that our product is going to be a very high quality as well. Now, Mayo Clinic says this, yeah. Atrial fibrillation is an irregular and often rapid heart rate that can increase your risk of strokes, heart failure, and other heart-related complications. At the same time, it says atrial fibrillation patients often overestimate risk of stroke and bleeding. This came from CNA, Channel News Asia. And what we do is this. This is the results from the app that we have. So the watch measures for you and it is connected to the app. And I'm going to talk about ECG as well. So right now, there's another slide comes in here and I'm going to bring you Sam. This is the normal ECG, and this is what Sam's ECG looks like. So let me bring Sam out and she will explain about what happened.
Thank you so much, Ramesh. Thank you very much. Yes, that's exactly my ECG. A bit of a background. I was actually in London for 20 years, working for a US multinational. So I actually developed heart palpitations, some abnormality whilst working because I've always been working until 3 o'clock in the mornings. So in Singapore, when I go for the visits to Gleneagles Hospital, it could easily just cost you a few $100s or even more when Gleneagles hospitals will tell me that, hey, you may need a walking ECG. So ever since when I have VYVO, it's brilliant. You are able to detect heart diseases or abnormal heart rhythms. And you can see this is definitely not right. Yeah, there is a lot of theories into what is a normal heart rhythm is, the PQRST lines, for those of you who already knows. So now with the confidence with the VYVO device, it's so helpful. It makes the invisible visible. So every day, my daily activity will be just to go in and have a look at the ECG monitoring. So I'm saving a lot of money, guys. And I really need to thank you, VYVO. Thank you, Fabio, for such a powerful device. Thank you very much, Ramesh.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you for the testimonial, Sam. It is fantastic that we are changing people's life. We are monitoring their health as well. Now, when you have a nurse on your wrist, okay, this is what we call our VYVO watches. This is the nurse on our wrist. So because I'm using this watch to monitor myself as well. Now, the top one is a normal ECG. The bottom one is where Sam's ECG comes in. So all these features are in the watch as well. Now, let's look at the dynamic heart rate monitoring and heart rate variability analysis. I love this part here. I'm a qualified personal trainer, as all of you know, and I do exercise a lot, and I do teach my clients how to exercise as well. Now, this is where it says that the heart rate changes, and here the colors changes according to the heart rate intensity as well. Now, heart rate variability analysis is fantastic. We also include 17 different plus exercise modes in it. 7 running modes, I would like to bring you to CPET. If you can see the CPET, that stands for cardiopulmonary exercise test. This is the 12 minutes test. It actually monitors the conditions of your heart muscles and your lung muscles as well. And it gives you the results after that. Now let's look at the color run status. This is where I tells you that the intensity changes, the color changes as well, according to the heart rate. We also include built-in GPS into our exercise, and also a sleep quality analysis. I love this part here because it measures your deep sleep, your light sleep, and how many times you wake up in between your sleep as well. Now, every single one of us here knows that we should and we must have at least 1.5 hours to 2.5 hours of deep sleep. Now, we go to bed, then we wake up, we say we slept for 7 hours, we slept for 8 hours, but we do need to monitor how long is our deep sleep. Now, research shows this. Yeah? When you have your lack of deep sleep, if you have, like, let's say 1 hour of deep sleep, okay, or 1.5, less than 1.5 hours, chronic diseases or age-related diseases comes much earlier. So you need to monitor your deep sleep. Well, I monitor my deep sleep every single day. At the same time, these are the coming soon functions. So whatever I've said earlier on is already here. So this is, we're going to make it much more powerful. So we are actually including other features that's going to make our wearable watch, wearable technology become so powerful. It's going to be the most powerful wearable technology out there in the world. Now, coming soon features that we're going to include is this, fall detection. Meaning, if you're wearing the watch, you fall down and there's no movement from you within 30 seconds, all right, your guardian will get a notification. So this is how it works. I'm wearing this watch and my wife is wearing this watch as well. If something happens to me in the bathroom, I slipped and I fall, there's no movement from me, my wife will have a notification. So help can be rendered as soon as possible. At the same time, this is where the guardian functions comes in, where if your heart rate is abnormal, your guardian will know, will get notifications, your blood pressure, your oxygenations, your breath rate, everything is here as well. Now we're looking at WeCare functions. This is up to 100 people that can be monitored. So this is more for medical personnel or someone, if you are taking care of a lot of people, this is also included into our wearable technology. Now, bioelectrical impedance analysis, this is from the Ledgera, from the weighing scale, the smart weighing scales that we have. The moment you step on it, it measures, it recognizes up to 10 different people. Now, it also measures your body cellular mass, your intracellular mass, your body fat, your muscle mass, your bone mass, even your skeleton. So that is the best thing about it. So this is also included into our wearable technology, and we're looking at BNQ's pulse wave diagnostics. Now, this is more than 3,000 years old method, okay? So what it does is that it measures your lungs, your large intestines, your stomach, your spleens, your kidney, 12 vital organs in your body. So I'm gonna include these testimonials of myself, okay? On the far right is when I was in Singapore. Now everything is fantastic, it's wonderful. I exercise regularly, I eat well as well, I sleep well, I do my presentation, my work, I sporadically reschedule everything accordingly. Now, the moment I change everything, okay, when I go to Manila, I was giving presentations, after presentations, I wasn't sleeping well, I wasn't exercising as well. So it changes. I was feeling tired and that's it. I was there for 2 weeks. If you can look at that in the middle and far left, okay, you can see that it changes. My lung become yellow, my spleen and pancreas become yellow as well. So I told myself and my team as well, I said, listen, something is not right because I have this device that we can actually monitor our health within us, inside of us. So now a lot of people are walking around not knowing what is happening inside of them. They just look pretty and beautiful outside and looking good outside, but they do not know what is happening inside. So this is where we come in. And I love these features because this has helped me tremendously. So I told all my team in Philippines, I said, I'm going back to Singapore and we can do Zoom presentations, just like what I'm doing right now, for everybody in Philippines. So my Philippine team is growing. Now, when I came back to Singapore, everything become normal again. It becomes round and everything becomes green as well. So the body is designed to heal itself if you know what is wrong with it and if you know what to provide it with. Now, we also have include oxygenations of the blood, sleep apnea detections as well. And we also include the SOS functions. I love these SOS functions because if you are in an emergency, and it also gives you the exact location of your whereabout. And this is very important for us to understand is because people can render help the moment they know where you are as soon as possible. Now, the future we are looking at. Now, this is much further. Future we're looking at is this. We're also going to include the feature of how to check your hemoglobin level from our watches, from our wearable technology. We're also going to include this blood sugar level. Now, every single person right now, let's say just an example, if you and me, we are healthy, we do not want to poke our finger and draw the blood and check our blood sugar level, correct? So now, if anyone here inside this, if you are a diabetic, so basically you need to poke your finger and take out the blood and measure your blood sugar level here. So what we're saying here is that technology is so advanced, it becomes better and better. We say that, hey, listen, you don't need to poke your finger anymore to draw the blood. What you just need to do is just wear it and it measures your blood sugar level. That's it. So there's no more pain and there's no more drawing blood as well. We're also looking at how we can integrate these features into checking your alcohol level. This is much future we are looking at and much more vital. So what we're saying here is this technology company that I'm partnering with and you going to partner with is that we are ever evolving and become better and better and looking at how we can innovate things to make mankind live healthier and better and at their convenience of their home as well. Now, this is where I say that a medical device, remember that VYVO, wearable devices and algorithms are precise and accurate and class 2B medical device. So now, we have submitted and filed the documentations and test reports to obtain a class 2B medical device in the EU and is preparing to filing for the FDA in the USA. So eventually, once wearable, at the same time, we are the only watch that's going to have the class 2B medical device in the future. Now, VYVO Pay technology, I love this part here. I'm going to show you something here. If you look at the top two and the bottom right, let's look at the far left right. The rest of the video is paying for far left is actually using it at the MRT station. So now, you can go in and out. We already have the prototype, and this is what we're going to be integrating to our watch as well. So basically, you're just going to use the watch and just chit, and then you can just go in and out of the watch and make payment with your watch as well. Now, I love this part here as well because when I'm wearing my watches, I actually get paid. Now, get paid to wear and monitor your personal health. I'm going to elaborate on this later on. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we also have this deliver a solutions for you. Now, this is a Smart Life Nutra Pack. This is a tailor-made supplement that is just right for you. What is needed by the body according to the data that's been gathered from the smartwatches. Now, it comes in a sublingual form. Now, all the nutrients is being absorbed by the body from the mouth itself. So basically, you don't need to swallow it. You just put it under your tongue. It just dissolves, just like that. So 99% of the nutrients are being absorbed by the body. It's also 100% organic, vegan, and also gluten-free. Now, this NutraPack is also halal certified. We also have another supplement. It's called Sugar Buster. Now, this is easy melt sublingual form as well. I love this part here because it helps to reduce the blood sugar spike after a meal. So what you need to do is that take these supplements before your meals, about 30 minutes before that. And what it does at the moment after you have your meals, it reduces blood sugar spike by 25% to 35%. Now, they have done 20 years of research and they found out this. If they actually combine these 5 different amino acids, it does just that. And we also include biotin and chromium picolinate, basically just to preserve your muscle mass. Now, it gives you a positive effects on obesity control, lifestyle, and type 2 diabetes control in healthy and overweight subjects. So Mr. Fabio Galdi he was a diabetic. Right now, his blood sugar level is normal. He was taking this Smart Life Sugar Buster for about 3 months. Now, let's look at here. What we are doing right now, ladies and gentlemen, is using VYVO Smart Platform. We are using wearable technology, artificial intelligence to improve your lives and mine. So basically what it does is as well, it gives you a personalized action, nutrition, and supplements plan. Now, this is the fastest growing markets worldwide because we are using technology, we're using artificial intelligence, healthcare, and genomics, and this is going to be worth $5 trillion in 2022. Its wearable technology market is going to be $63.43 billion by 2023. Now, what I'm showing you here right now is facts and figures. And this is the actual thing that is happening. And it is a very, very big market out there that we can actually tap on it and get a pie. Now, let's look at the personalized nutrition. It's going to be $50 billion by 2025. Now, this is a big data marketplace. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we know big data is the next biggest industry. Jack Ma says the same thing as well. Now, a lot of big people out there are saying the same thing. $16.87 billion in 2017, and is projected to grow to $67.82 billion by 2025. Now, before, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited about this because you know why? I'm going to talk about how the company pays you now. It boils down. Everybody's working for money as well and health. It boils down to that as well. So now, before I talk about how big the company is paying you, because we have revamped the smart plan, how we pay you, the compensation plan, how we pay you is going to be big. So, but before I talk about how the company pays you, I'm going to bring this young lady. Okay, I call her young lady because she's so energetic and so hyper. She's a housewife. Okay, she has been staying at home for a very long time, 2 children. Let her explain about herself. But what I did was this. Okay, we transform people's life. We transform people's health as well using artificial intelligence, doing what we are doing. So let me welcome you, Miss Yvonne. Yvonne is, there you go. So Yvonne, can you come in and just give me your testimonials?
Oh, hi. My name is Yvonne. Hi, nice to meet everybody here. Thank you very much for Ramesh. She's my sponsor. And I also like to thank Mr. Fabio for giving such great opportunity for many, many people, especially for me, that I didn't expect a housewife for being 28 years. And I'm back to work. Because once the kids grow up, you know, it can get kind of empty, okay? I mean, you've been out all the time with women, but you want to do something different, excitement. So I'm very, very proud of myself. I was call it proud of myself because after being married for 28 years, spending husband money, and everything's all came up from my husband's pocket. Once after years, I was independent before, okay, but then 3 years, but all from my husband. I would like to thank VYVO for giving such opportunity that I can be able to buy my own car for my own earning. There is something very excited about it. So that's keep me going because of this company can actually really provide what's can transform you way in house to make and transform you to work. How many women get such opportunity at the age of late age, who can come back to work and be energetic and back to like you're feeling young again, going back to work, having your own car. You know, that is really, that's why keep me going. And also I would say that I have built quite a number of teams. That's really great. All the support, I would say, without you, thank you very much.
Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you so much. Okay, that is Yvonne, the young lady. She's 62, I believe, right now. She's coming 63. Now,
July. Remember, everybody, my July, my birthday.
Okay. So this is what we are doing right now, ladies and gentlemen. We are transforming people's life as well. Now, when she came into the business, she was just a housewife. And we transformed her life. And now she bought her own car. This is less than a year. She bought her own car. She pays it with her own money as well from the VYVO company that she's earning. Now, let's go and get excited with the Smart Pay plan. Okay, this is where the company pays you and how the company pays you as well. Now, the company pays you at least 10 ways, so which I'm going to explain just some of it. Now, under the fast referral bonus, the first way the company pays you, fast referral bonus, that is basically is very simple. 10% of whatever products or the packages that you have in your website, you will be given a website, okay? So if people go to your website and they look at the products and they purchase it, just an example, if they purchase the Vista Plus, there's $300, 10% of it, $30 goes into your wallet. So if they purchase a package, $1,215, $120 goes to your wallet. 10% of whatever price goes to your wallet. Now, under team volume commission, second way the company pays you. Now, you can either put yourself under partner level, or you can choose to be executive level. Now, the decision is up to you. If you choose to become a partner level, whatever earnings that you get from your sales volume, that is 300 on your left and 300 on your right, they're gonna be combined, and that makes you get one cycle. So one cycle is $10 or $20 if you're in executive level. Very simple. So now all of us are business minded. So I always recommend to every single one of us here, says that, listen, might as well just go into executive level. Now, the minimum requirement to become executive level is that you just need to come into the business and purchase a product, okay, that is worth $675. That's it. And lesser than that, you will be under partner level. That's it, yeah? Okay, now, under team volume commission, I'll put it under executive level because your investment is at least $675 US. Okay, you will be under executive level, meaning every single cycle you earn $20. So this is how it works. Just an example, you have a left team and right team. If you have 30,250 points on your left and 35,000 on your right, we take that 30,000 divided by 300, you will have 100 cycles. Now, 100 cycles times $20, you will earn $2,000 US. So now this is being paid weekly, yeah. So every single week you are getting paid. Now, under money box commission, there's another way the company pays you. Is simple. So whatever cycles that you earn under team volume commission, example, if you're earning 100 cycles in team volume commission, here you're going to earn $1 for each cycle. So 100 cycles there, here you are earning $100. So if you're earning 1,000 cycles in team volume commission, here you're going to get additional of $1,000. Now, builder brick bonus, another way the company pays you. This is very simple. If you look at the bottom, that is you, and you introduce to A. When A introduces to another 2 friends, okay, you get rewarded. Now, this is how it works. So let's say B and C purchase each package of 600 and then 850. We combine those packages as B, and then we divide it by 300. You get 4 cycles. Under brick bonus, each cycle is $10. Simple as that. So you get additional of $40 US. This is under generation matching bonus, and we pay up to 10 generations. First generation is 10%, second generation is 5%, and it goes all the way up until the 7, and 8 and 9, and then we pay 1% as well. How it works is very simple. Just an example, if you find me, I'm your first generation, and if I'm earning $10,000 US, okay, the company will add on 10%, add on 10%. So 10% of 10,000 is 1,000. So you will get $1,000 US. So now if you find 10 people like me, and everyone is earning $10,000 US, so company will add on 10%, correct? So you will have achieved $10,000 US as well. And then second generation, third generation, 5% as well. Now let's go to VYVO Pay. This is where it's going to be much more exciting, because under VYVO Pay rewards program, every single time when you yourself purchase anything from your own website, you get 5% discount. Automatic if you purchase anything from your own website. Now, at the same time, when you go and purchase anything, or your people in your organization go out there and purchase anything. They can be purchasing anything. They can be at grocery stores. They can even go to buy a laptop. Now, if they are spending $100 US, it generates 10 sales volume. So just an example, if you have 300 people on your left, 300 people on your right, each one of them are spending $100 US, it generates 10 sales volume each, and you would have generated 3,000 sales volume. And when this 3,000 sales volume, okay, divided by 300, you will get 10 cycles. Now, 10 cycles times 20, you will earn $200 US. Simple as that. Now, by you spending, and every single one in your organization spending, everyone earns $200 US. You will earn $200 US. Now, the list goes on. If the more they spend, the more you guys earn. At the same time, on the VYVO token rewards program, I love this part here. Remember, I was telling you that I was going to talk a bit more about this. This is earned from your bio data thanks to blockchain technology. Now, at the same time, when you become a Master Pro, okay, now the tokens that you get from you wearing this watch, at the same time, you measure your own bio data, your ECG, your blood pressure, your heart rate when you are exercising. The company pays you back in token. So just an example, you get a token and every single one in your organization also gets a token. And if you have 1,200 people on your left and 1,200 people on your right, okay? Now, the tokens is being counted. So approximately right now, if each token is about 70 cents, you would have generated $84 US per day. And this is rewarded daily. Now, VYVO Pay and VYVO Token is coming very soon. Now, the company also have integrated this. Every single one of us who already have this watch, you can actually collect your token right now in your own back office, in your website. So this is what I say is that it's going to be really, really big in the future. Now, at the same time here, when you become a Master Builder Pro, you actually get all the rewards. Now, this is just an example. We do have a lot of packages in our website. I'm just giving you 2 examples here under Master Pro. And now you can either choose each one of them. If you choose just an example, the Oracle Vista Plus is $1,035 US. You get 4 pieces of watches. The first one subscription is waived off. At the same time, you get an Oracle Artificial Intelligence report as well. Now, under the 1,215, you also get 4 Vista Plus watches, but you get a tailor-made supplements for each watches. And you also get the Ledgera. Ledgera is smart weighing scale machine. Now, with any businesses, we're either looking at $30 or $100. So under the $30 membership, you get cloud storage secure blockchain, guardian functions, under WeCare functions, SOS functions, unlimited biometrics recording, artificial intelligence Oracle report, VYVO Smart Back Office. So basically, you get a website that you can do your business in more than 190 countries. At the same time, under Nutra membership, $100. Now, this, you get whatever it is from your $30 membership, but we're going to add on here, and we're going to give you a tailor-made. This is a personalized nutrition, a tailor-made supplements, just what is needed by your body every single month as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, opportunity is all about being at the right places at the right time. We know the story of Bill Gates. We know the story of Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, now Jack Ma's stories as well. So let's go on and says here. I love to show this picture of Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniacki. At the same time, their stories as well. Now, just imagine this. They call another friend that is Ronald Wayne. And Ronald Wayne, within 12 days later, told Steve Jobs that I don't think Apple is going to work, and sells his 10% of shares for just $500. Just $500. Do you know how much Apple is worth right now? It's more than $72 billion. Now we're talking about opportunity right now. And VYVO, the company, is just started. At the same time, how Mark Zuckerberg started in his dorm, only 2 people out of the 5 people showed up, and each one of them becomes a billionaire as well. And here is Jack Ma's story. I love Jack Ma's story. He's one of the richest men in China as well. If you look at his net worth, is more than $25 billion as well. So ladies and gentlemen, VYVO, make life wonderful. I'm going to go back to these questions that I asked you earlier. Now, is this an industry with product that you are interested in? I believe yes, because you know why everybody is talking about artificial intelligence in wearable technology. And is this a right company with the right leadership? Yes, we are following a leader, Mr. Fabio Galti, who's innovating and creating products with technology that's ever evolving. And is this an industry that is growing? Definitely. And is the pay structure make it possible to earn residual income? As I showed you earlier, and the testimonies from Yvonne as well, yes, the company do make it big and make the payment structure, and every single one of us, and with the mission that they have, definitely we can make a residual income. So ladies and gentlemen, if all the answers is yes, what are we waiting for? So now with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring it back to Sam. Sam, thank you for having me for this presentation. So Sam, going to do the closing.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ramesh, our wonderful speaker for tonight. Let's give him a round of applause. So wow, isn't that amazing opportunity, amazing, powerful presentation, guys. So I hope you have all taken with you all the great valuable points for tonight, okay? So yes, we are definitely in the right trend, smart technology, artificial intelligence. Please get back to the person whom invited you in to this presentation. In the meantime, wherever you are in the world right now, please stay safe, and I wish you all a very good day and a very good night.